Franciscan Renewal Center was founded in 1951 by the Order of the Friars Minor, and the Renewal Center is celebrating their 70th anniversary. And tell us more about it is Executive Director Charles Brown. Good morning, Charles.
Good
How are
morning.
you?
How are you?
So I'm doing great. You know, this center, when I first moved to Arizona, gosh, almost 20 years ago, was just a great place. The first time I actually went there was for a Christmas service.
Ah, yes.
And it was great. But what's also nice about this center, and I started to learn, it's open to all religions. And I think sometimes when they think of course, the friars, and they think of the Franciscans, they think of course, the Catholics, and they think that that's all that Renewal Center is. But there's a lot more to it, isn't it?
Yeah, there sure is. I didn't know you went to the Christmas Mass. Was it outdoors?
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
It was great. It was beautiful, and it was a first time when I moved here. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a really great opportunity, and so many people love coming to the Casa at Christmas and Easter.
Yeah, the Easter.
It's
Well,
outdoors as well.
Easter is hard to get into. Easter is the hardest one. Christmas is nice, and I did a little early one, so it was
people
good.
got to park blocks away just to get there.
Yeah.
But you know, the Franciscans have always shared the message, as Pope Francis has. All are welcome.
Yeah.
And when we mean the word all, we literally mean all. So, you know, any given day, week, or month at the Casa, you will walk into people of all faiths or no faith.
Yeah.
But plenty of people that are of the Catholic faith.
Yeah. Let's talk about what the Casa does, because it's a big part of the community in a lot of different ways.
Yes, we've been anchored in the community, as you said, 70 years, but we've been around since the 1500s. So the presence of the Franciscans has been vital to this part of the country, and especially to Maricopa County. For instance, our outreach to veterans. We do a retreat for veterans. We've been doing this now 10 years, and they're not charged a dime. And it's for them to work with their moral trauma. We also have been counseling and doing therapy for almost 40 years for people of all faith and no one's ever been turned away for lack of funds.
Yeah.
So it's an opportunity for people to get on a property and learn more about themselves, others, and God.
Yeah. Let's tell people what this property is, because you'll go by, you don't realize, because you just see the front of it, how big this property is. Where's it exactly located? I mean, so people know, I know where it's located, but let people know.
So if you know where Camelback Mountain is and Mummy Mountain is, we're nestled right in between it.
Yeah.
If you know where Tatum is and you know where Scottsdale Road is, we're in between that. If you know where El Chorro is, or you know where Mountain Shadows and Camelback Inn is, that's where we're at. We're kind of that sleepy looking place, but we have a beautiful brand new church with a magnificent stained glass window that you can't miss it.
Yeah, and the property's amazing, and I said the center is so important to this community, as we know that you guys outreach too, which is amazing, not just here in the Phoenix area, but all over Arizona, which is so amazing.
Yeah, our ministries reach all the way down into Mexico, up into the Apache Reservation. We were the founding member of Andre House here in Phoenix. We're affiliated with the Valley Interfaith Project that works to create advocacy for the things that are needed for those on the fringes. But more importantly, the Casa is also a destination. 25 acres of peace and grace, a space that's sacred for anybody and everyone to park their car, come take a walk on our labyrinth. Our gardens are nestled in next to chapels and grottos. We actually have a 5-acre space that's just desert area that you can walk and just commune with whatever it is you need to commune with.
Yeah, and that's why you're here to let people know with the 70th anniversary, you are inviting the public to come and to take a look at the grounds, to learn about the center more, and to, especially right now as we have things going on in our country and have been, it's great to see different faiths come together and sit and talk there, because that's one thing I know, I believe, gosh, maybe, hopefully you still do it, but I remember maybe 4 or 5 years ago, you guys had where all the different faiths came together and talked, and it was just amazing that that's what, you know, you guys wanted to do to help the community.
We're constantly talking about dialogue and how important dialogue is across all faiths. That doesn't mean that we diminish the Catholic faith, but we bring everybody to the table to have the conversation. The grounds are open from 7 till 7, and anybody is welcome to come use the grounds. The church is always open to come sit. So really, that's one element of us, but the other element is our outreach, as you said, and the things that we're doing to connect to all of the other places on the valley. The Franciscans have been about helping the comfortable feel uncomfortable and helping the uncomfortable feel comfortable. So we're like a safety net, right? For those that are on the fringes. This is what St. Francis taught us. This is what Pope Francis is teaching us. And it's what the Franciscans, our staff, our volunteers, and our community is really all about on a day-to-day basis.
Charles, it is, and it's so amazing. Let people know where they can find out more information to visit the center.
So www.thecasa.org. We are called the House of Peace and Good. We were named that back 70 years ago. So Casa de Paz y Bien has been a catchphrase that we've used for years.
So there it is.
All right,
Thanks for
thank you so much.
Perfect. All right,
Good
stay right
being
there.
here.
Thank you.